Across the world, from the hills of Tibet to the vast prairies of North America, buffalo stand as symbols of strength, patience, and bravery. Join us as we explore the legendary buffalo species and the stories behind them. In the tranquil countryside of Southeast Asia, water buffaloes are not just a part of the rural landscape but also indispensable companions to farmers. With their large bodies and powerful pulling force, water buffaloes are indispensable living tools for plowing and preparing the soil for the planting season. Far from the Asian continent, in Italy, water buffaloes play a different role. They are the primary source of milk used to produce the world-renowned mozzarella cheese. Every day, the abundant milk from these water buffaloes is transformed into luscious, soft mozzarella cheese, enchanting countless culinary enthusiasts with its creamy texture and irresistible flavor. Regardless of location, the relationship between farmers and their herds of water buffaloes is always filled with love and respect. Water buffaloes not only assist in work but also become integral parts of the family. From the rice fields of Southeast Asia to the lush pastures of Italy, water buffaloes continue to demonstrate their indispensable role in the lives and cultures of humanity. They are living witnesses to the bond between humans and nature. In the vast savannas of Africa, the African buffalo Cincerus kaffir strides proudly, representing strength and resilience with its majestic presence. With its large body, wide and thick horns, the African buffalo is an icon of strength and survival capability in the harsh environment of Africa. Wild buffalo play a crucial role in the savanna ecosystem, helping to control the growth of grass and creating conditions for the development of other species. The African buffalo is one of the Big Five, the animals that sport hunters consider the greatest challenge to conquer. Their strength and fierce temperament make them top targets for pursuit. The existence of the African buffalo is not only crucial for the ecosystem but also symbolizes the wilderness that we must strive to protect. Each preserved buffalo represents a step toward a sustainable future for the African savanna. In the natural journey, African buffaloes continue to stand tall as kings of the savanna, evoking the wildness and unparalleled strength. It is our responsibility to protect and respect these magnificent species, safeguarding our green planet. In the high and harsh plateaus of Tibet, one of the highest and most rugged regions in the world, lives a species of animal that has adapted and thrived: the yak, also known as the Tibetan yak. The yak has a thick fur coat that enables them to withstand the extreme cold of the high plateau winters. The strength and resilience of the yak are evidence of its remarkable adaptability to the harsh living environment. For the people of Tibet, the yak is not only a means of livelihood but also an integral part of their culture and spirituality. They provide milk, meat, wool, and even fuel through dried yak dung. In Tibetan culture, the yak is not only a domestic animal but also a symbol of wealth and good fortune. Festivals and rituals often honor this creature, reflecting its significance in the Tibetan psyche. Every day, the people of Tibet rely on yaks for many aspects of their daily lives. From yak milk processed into nutritious products like yogurt and butter, to yak wool used to create warm handmade items. In the cold, windy plateau of Tibet, yaks are not just a source of livelihood but also a spiritual cornerstone, closely intertwined with the culture and traditions of the people. The existence and prosperity of yaks are a testament to the strength and resilience of an entire culture. The American bison and the European bison, despite their similar names, exhibit distinct differences, ranging from ecological history to their roles in indigenous cultures. Both species have teetered on the brink of extinction. The American bison due to overhunting in the late 19th century, while the European bison faced a similar fate due to warfare and habitat loss. Thanks to significant conservation efforts, both the American bison and the European bison have gradually recovered. Population restoration programs and conservation reserves have significantly increased their numbers. One of the most successful conservation stories is the increase in the American bison population from just a few hundred to over 500,000 individuals in the wild and conservation areas. Similarly, the European bison population has risen from just a few dozen to over 6,000 individuals due to conservation efforts. While the American bison is an icon of strength and freedom on the North American prairies, the European bison is closely linked to the history and culture of Europe. Especially in folklore and nature conservation systems, both the American bison and the European bison symbolize not only resilience and hope but also crucial components of our natural and cultural heritage. Conservation and understanding of these species are vital steps toward a sustainable future for both humanity and nature. From the water buffalo, the indispensable companion of farmers in Asia and Italy, to the African buffalo, the king of the savanna. From the yak, the giant of the Tibetan Plateau, to the American bison and European bison, symbols of recovery and hope. Each buffalo species carries a unique story, contributing to our biodiversity and culture. We have a responsibility to protect these animals and their habitats. Take action by supporting conservation projects, educating yourself and your community about the importance of nature conservation and precious species. Every species on Earth has its own value, and we have a responsibility to protect them. Let's work together for a future where every creature can thrive in nature, a sustainable future for our planet. Thank you for taking the time to explore and understand these legendary buffalo species with us. Please share this video to spread the message of conservation and love for nature. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and share the video to support us. Your support will help us continue to create more meaningful and quality content.